John, welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's everything?
Good, thank you. This has been an amazing year. The Giants' resurrection and yours personally, they kind of parallel each other.
Yeah, no question, man. Anytime you get injured, you just want the opportunity to play ball. You feel like it's not fair, like you didn't get that fair shake. But, it's a part of the business, and you know that, it's a possibility that you can get hurt. And, having a chance to come here and play again and, start to feel good and get back into football shape, man, it's just been a blessing.
Well, you've been a godsend for the Giant fans. They love you already. First of all, they love defensive players at Giant Stadium. Secondly, they love what you've brought to the team. But let's go back to here you are in Carolina. The franchise is struggling, but you're not. You're a year in, year out Pro Bowler. You're making big money, and all of a sudden you get hurt. You come off that, and they make a change. Now you're on the team this year, healthy and not playing. What's going through your head in those first couple of games this year?
Well, you know what? I wasn't healthy. I didn't play at all in the preseason. Didn't practice one day in training camp, and I think that was really the difference. You try to go out there and do what you can once the season starts, and anytime you go out and you lose 2 games in a row, and they're games that you should have won, change is inevitable. That's just something that's going to happen. So, that's what they decided to do.
Were you surprised they traded you?
I was, but at the same time, I knew that leaving was an opportunity to kind of start over. The way the situation was panning out was that my role was diminished. I was, the starting will linebacker.
Yep.
But I would love to have been an every down backer, so to speak. But, hey, you know what? You have great talent. I'm happy for Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly. Those are my boys. I'm watching the Monday night game, rooting for those guys. So it's all worked out for everybody.
Did you think you were leaving a good team? Did you think that team would have this kind of season, or have they surprised you?
They've surprised me, but I knew that they would have a great season. We going into the off season, you're working hard. You see the pieces that are being brought in, the chemistry that's building, that camaraderie. We knew we were going to be a playoff team. To win 6 games in a row, that's a great stretch for anybody. It's just that hard in the NFL. So, I'm happy to see them rolling. The offense is pulling their weight, and to have the number 1 defense in the land, man, that must be an amazing feeling. But like I said, the pieces are there.
We're talking with Jon Beason as he gets ready for the Cowboys this weekend with the Giants. He's become a very big part of this Giant defense at linebacker, where the Giants, who are very proud of that position, have been rather weak at the position in recent years. John, the Giants, when you heard it was the Giants, what was your thought?
It was perfect. Being friends with Antro Roll before I signed my extension, he was like, "Hey, listen, man, you don't have to sign that extension. Just finish up your rookie deal and come to New York." Having friends who played there, you hear about it being that big market that where you're always kind of talked about, where you're always in the hunt. Or an organization that has done it, over and over again. Played at a high level over and over again. So, coming here, man, it's just been a dream come true, and it's been everything that they said it would be.
Now, you walk in on the Giants, who are a very proud team, in the middle of a bad slump, one of the worst slumps they've been in years. What are you thinking? Boy, I came into a mess, or do you think we get this turned around in a hurry?
No, well, anytime something's real bad, you don't have to do much to kind of get it turned around. You look at the cast of characters on this team, the offensive guys, defense guys, special teams. These are the same guys that, maybe had that little hump in the road or that bump in the road mid-season in 2007, 2011, and then they found a way to go on those runs in November, and all they got to do is get in the dance. And when they get in the dance, they know what to do. So it was never like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this, but because I've been a part of this in my career, and I've been a part of turning it around as well. So you know what it takes.
Jon Beason, Giant linebacker. When did you start to feel like yourself as far as being healthy, coming off what was a serious injury, an Achilles injury? When did you start to feel like yourself again?
My knee started feeling better after the microfracture surgery in October.
Didn't you have an Achilles too, or was it a knee?
I did the year before.
Oh, you did? Okay, you had both. Okay, you had both. Okay.
Yeah, you come back from one, and one's usually, there's compensation pattern for the next one. So, but it didn't start to feel good even for practice until the bye week of this year, which was after the Giant game,
right.
week 3. So our bye was week 4. And, that's the nature of the injury. Anytime you're dealing with something that's bone-related, it's going to heal on its own. You can do all the soft tissue work you want. You rest, and you're just kind of waiting on, on Father Time or Mother Nature or something. But at the same time, for me, it needed to be now. And the way it kind of worked out was, you know what? Hey, I practiced all through the bye week looking like myself. And then the next week was the trade. So it kind of, everything just kind of lined up perfectly to be here. That's why I feel like, everything it happens for a reason, and I'm meant to be a Giant right now.
What did Tom Coughlin tell you? What did Perry Fuel tell you when you got here? What did they tell you they wanted from you?
Well, the first thing they said was they just wanted a voice. They said, hey, you've played the Mike linebacker position. We want you to come in, take control, get guys lined up, and, go be you. And I said, hey, you know what? I can do that. It was a perfect fit. And, the leaders on our defense, especially on our defense, were like, hey, that's what we want. And they allowed me to kind of be myself. And it was great. I didn't have to come in and step on anybody's toes or anything. It was just, it was a perfect fit.